Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica. One of my fondest memories as a kid was going trick-or-treating during the fall of 1980 dressed up as a colonial warrior. At least a costume made by my grandmother that looked like a colonial warrior. And by my side I had my trusty Mattel Battlestar Galactica laser-matic rifle. Now, this was really cool to me. It lit up, it made some sound effects. It was about 15 inches long, but it looked like nothing that we saw on the show, and it kind of bothered me. And I always wondered why Mattel never made a real colonial blaster that looked like something that we saw on the show. It wasn't until much, much later in life when I had the opportunity to actually interview a few people who actually worked on the product line that I discovered that Mattel had no faith in Battlestar Galactica and they cut corners. And I recently did a video on the Viper launch station and I talked about that. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. So back in 1980, I am walking around with my puny Battlestar Galactica laser-magnetic rifle when my very, very best friend named Peter, who was a huge Buck Rogers fan, was walking around with this. Yes, a 30-inch rifle based on what the Draconian Warriors used in Buck Rogers. That was amazing. Take a look at that. This is the official Buck Rogers laser blaster by Nichols, and it is just an awesome product that came out in 1980 and was an instant hit for that small company. Now, the Buck Rogers laser blaster rifle does everything the laser-matic rifle does, but it does it much, much better. First of all, it is a huge, solid piece of engineering. It has lights and sounds. It also has a viewfinder that when you pull on the trigger, it simulates a laser blast and explosion. This is an awesome toy, and in my opinion, one of the best toys from that period of time. The Buck Rogers TV show is often referred to as the sister show to Battlestar Galactica because of Glenn Larson and Universal Studios producing both of them. And there was so much overlap with the special effects, the costumes, and even some of the actors. And that overlap continues today where you have collectors seeking out Battlestar Galactica items as well as Buck Rogers items as if they were part of a shared universe. In fact, as a child, I really thought the Battlestar Galactica was going to discover the Earth of Buck Rogers. I had a dream where Captain Apollo would be blasting off with Captain Buck Rogers to battle the Draconians as well as the Cylons. So here you have the Buck Rogers official laser blaster rifle by Nichols. This is a very rare toy to find today in a sealed package, and the values on this have only gone up as more and more collectors discover it. Expect to pay between $800 and $1,000 for this Buck Rogers laser blaster rifle in a sealed cello wrap condition. Obviously, ones that are loose are going to go for a lot less than that. And expect to pay about $500 for an unused laser-matic rifle by Mattel. That has become very hard to find because it was really popular when it came out, regardless if it looked nothing like what we saw on the show. So I hope you enjoyed this fun episode comparing two laser blaster rifles from Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica. Let me know which one you would have preferred to have as a kid and which one you would prefer to have today. And let me know if you did have either one of these as a kid like I did and if you had a good time playing with it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel so I know you're out there. Give this episode a thumbs up. I will see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day.